My eyes are really sore because it's just so bright outside. Hello everyone and welcome back to Lizzie in Disneyland. Today is my next Tsum Tsum collection video, which I know it's been a while since I last did one, but I need to get through some more as we are nowhere near the end of my Tsum Tsum collection. A while back I did plan out how they were going to go, so today is a Pixar video, the next one will be a Pixar video, and then I am going into Disney classics and I am doing them in order of their films. So once I start on doing those, I think we will be near the end. So today is going to be The Incredibles, Cars, Ratatouille and WALL-E. Up was supposed to be included in this, but as you guys may have seen, I did Up in a separate collection video, and I also did the Toy Story Tsum Tsums in a separate collection video. Japan have now officially released the Toy Story 4 Tsum Tsums, and a few people I follow on Instagram have got them, but unfortunately the only pickup I can locate for these Tsum Tsums, it would cost me £105 for the entire set, and unfortunately I just cannot afford that, so I will probably unfortunately never get the Toy Story 4 Tsum Tsums despite how much I want them. So before I begin this video, you may remember that the last Pixar video I did included the Monsters Inc. Tsum Tsums, and there were a few I was missing. Well, my friend Grace over at the Disney Collector was selling some of her Tsum Tsums as she was going to become a cast member over in Walt Disney World, so I bought Fungus from her. I'm still missing quite a few of the Tsum Tsums, but it is really amazing to have one more for my collection. So the counter is restarting from my last video, and he is going to live with my Monsters Inc. Tsum Tsums. I still need to show you my Monsters University Tsum Tsums, but that is going to be in the next video. So I'm going to start with The Incredibles. The Incredibles was released in 2004, but the Tsum Tsums didn't come out until the release of Incredibles 2 in 2018. First we have Mrs. Incredible. I would have really liked them to release an Elastigirl as well, but I suppose they would have had to have done Mr. Incredible in his previous outfit as well, and they probably didn't want to do that, as obviously by this point they weren't making that many Tsum Tsums anymore. And then I think it's Mr. Incredible. I always get confused which one's Dash and which one's Mr. Incredible, but this one looks older than Dash, which I will show you in a moment. Then we've got Frozone, which is one of my favourites. He's so simple, but he has so much attitude in his little face. I just love him. Then we've got Violet, one of my favourite characters from The Incredibles and Incredibles 2. Then we've got Dash. Pretty sure it's Dash because he looks really childlike with his hair in a curl like that, but he is really adorable. It makes me laugh that they all look the same, but they have to in some form, I guess. And then finally we have Jack Jack for this particular set. I believe they did other ones in America. I think he might have been on Fire, but I wasn't able to get that one, so I'm in search of it still. And then this was from a boxed set. It was 3 Ednas in different outfits. So here is Edna in her blue outfit, Edna in her iconic blue and pink outfit, and Edna in her red outfit, and she actually looks asleep for this one. Then moving on to Cars, which was released in 2006. There has also been Cars 2 in 2011 and Cars 3 in 2017. I am missing 3 of the Tsum Tsums they released. I'm missing Smokey, Doc Hudson and Jackson Storm. They didn't release Luigi, unfortunately, who is actually my favourite character from the series. I wish I'd had a yellow Fiat 500 actually, because I could have called it Luigi, but then I couldn't have decorated it the way that I did, so I'm happy with Minnie. So the first one I've got is Lightning McQueen. He is done really well, and I got him from Clinton's because he carries a Posh Paws label. Then I've got Mater, my other favourite character. Again, he is a Posh Paws. Then I've got Sally Carrera, or Carrera. I can never remember how to pronounce her name. And finally for these I have Cruz Ramirez. I didn't actually know it was Cruz until one of my followers on Instagram told me it was Cruz, so thank you for that, whoever that was. And then we're moving on to Ratatouille, which was released in 2007. I remember it very well because when it came out on DVD I had food poisoning and I wasn't allowed to eat. My dad had recently bought me Ratatouille on DVD, so he put it on for me, and it just killed me to see all this food that I wasn't able to eat, so that was fun. So these Tsum Tsums were released in a Best of Pixar set, along with the A Bug's Life Tsum Tsums that I showed you in my last Pixar video. So the first one I've got is Remy. He is really cute and he's got a spoon on his side. I wish they'd done a meal, but they didn't want to do many for this set. And then the only other one they did was Linguini. I really wish they would have done Gusteau or Colette or even Anton Ego. I just wanted way more Tsum Tsums in this set than we were given, but they are really cute and really well detailed. So the final Tsum Tsums I'm going to show you in this video are the WALL-E Tsum Tsums, which was released in 2008. The first two Tsum Tsums again came from that Best of Pixar set, and I have WALL-E, who looks really sad, poor thing, and Eve as well, who has a little plant on her side. But then for the 10th anniversary of WALL-E, they released this set, which you will have seen in the thumbnail. I've kept the tag on it, and if I press here, it plays. It says put your Sunday clothes on, but I thought it was called put on your Sunday clothes, but I'm sure Disney know better than me. So it carries the By and Large logo, and when you open it up there are 4 Tsum Tsums in there. So we have another WALL-E, but this one is different as he has a By and Large bin lid, I think, on his head. And then we've got an Eve who doesn't have a plant on her side or anything, which is a bit disappointing. So I have 2 almost identical Eves, and then we've got MO and a little cockroach as well. And who knew that Tsum Tsums could make cockroaches actually look adorable? So those are my Tsum Tsums for this video. Like I said, there's one more Pixar video and then I will be going into Disney classics. So come back for my next Pixar video to see Monsters University, Inside Out, Coco and Finding Dory Tsum Tsums. Obviously I really wish I would have Toy Story 4 Tsum Tsums by then, but unless I can win the lottery and have an extra £105 to spend on Tsum Tsums, I unfortunately can't do it. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. I will see you real soon for another video. Bye!